More 3D shapes. A cuboid has volume 18,000 centimeters cubed. We're given two of the variables and asked to find the third. So we could do it quickly by just writing 18,000 over 36 by 15. And you guys know where this comes from. We can say that 36 by 15 by whatever your unknown variable is. We could call it h for height in this case. And the second line will be what, when you're getting good at maths, should be your first line. So what are we going to end up with here? So can we simplify this down? You guys are just going to use a calculator, but 36 by 15 is 360 and 180 is 540. So we're going to get up 1800 over 54. And that's going to give me 33 and a third exactly. And that would be in centimeters. Question 14, a rectangular box surface area. Find its width if it has a length of 19 and a height of 11. So we know that if we multiply 2 by 19 by 11, and we multiply 2 by 19 by this length, we'll call it h. Let's call it h. H. And if we multiply 2 by 11 by h, they're the only three things that we can do. 2 by 19 by 11, so 38 by 11 is 380 and 38, which is 418. And then we have 2 by 19 by h, which is 38h and 22h. So what have we got here? We have 60h plus 418 is equal to 1138. And taking 418 from 1138, we are going to get 720, which 60 does divide evenly into 12 times. 12 60s are 720. So the height in this case is 12 centimeters. And the box is used to hold a liquid. Find the capacity. Well, let's multiply out our centimeters. Let's see what it looks like as liters. So we have 19 by 11 by 12. 19 by 11 by 12. So that's 19209 by 12, which is 2508. And that's cm cubed. Now that's going to give me 1,000 centimeters cubed is a liter. So this is going to be 2.508 liters. So just move the decimal 3 places. Okay, question 15. A cuboid has side lengths in the ratio 237. So find its lengths, find its dimensions if its volume is 2688. So we do a little sketch just to help here. It doesn't have to be to proportion, but we've got a cube. And we've got the length of 3 sides, 2 to 3 to 7. So we could call one of them 2x, one of them 3x, and one of them, where am I missing going back, 7x. Those sides will be in the length 2x to 3x to 7x. Dividing by x, 2 to 3 to 7. So that would work. So what have we got here? We can say that 2x by 3x by 7x which is 6 7 42x cubed is equal to the volume of 2688. And we can say that 2688 divides by 42, x cubed is equal to, that goes in 64 times, so x is equal to 4. So my side length, this becomes 8, this becomes 7 4s are 28. And this one becomes 12. So what were we asked? Find the dimensions. They're the dimensions in question 15. So a box measuring 30 by 10 by 12 is gift wrapped. If we assume that 20% of the paper is wasted, what's the least amount of wrapping paper needed? 30 by 10 by 12 with 20% waste. 30 by 10 by 12 gift wrap, 20% waste. Okay, so 30 by 10 by 12. 300 by 12, 3600 cm cubed. You're all telling me we're not looking at volume here. We're looking at wrapping it. Okay. So we've 30, 10, and 12. So 2 by 30 by 10, 2 by 30 by 12, and 2 by 10 by 12, which is 60 by 10, 600, 60 by 12, 720, and 120 by 2, 240, and 30 and 20 and 240 is 1560. What's the wastage? 20%. So 20% is wasted. So then this is equal to 100%. So to get 120%, we multiply 1560 by 1.2. That'll give us 120%. So 120% would be 1872 is what we need. Next, we're going to this ornamental pond. The pond, when 3/4 full, holds 240 liters. If the length of the pond is 1.2, and the width is 80, and that's cm and meters, so we need to put them all into meters. So 0.8 meters wide. We don't know the height, but when it's 3/4 full, we know the volume. Okay, so we don't need much information here. So we have 1.2 by 0.8 by h, 1.2 by 0.8 by the height is equal to it is 240 liters of water. 240 liters of water. 240. Now we're given 240 liters, so we actually might be better just using centimeters here, but we can use that. We can say 120 centimeters by 80 centimeters by the height that it is going to give, because 240 is 240,000. So I get rid of 2 zeros. H is equal to 2400 divided by 8 twelves, which are 96. So that gives me the H, the height when it's 3/4 full, not 25 centimeters. So dividing 25 divided by 3, multiplying it by 4, we're going to add 8 1/3 on. 33 1/3 centimeters will be the full height. What did they ask for? Find the depth of the pond, so the full height. Okay, question 18. The length, width, and height of a cuboid. Write an expression for the surface area and the volume. 4y, 7y, and 6y. Okay, 4y, 7y, and 6y is our cuboid. So the volume is 4y by 7y by 6y. 4 7s are 28, and 28 6s are 168, so 168 y cubed is the volume. The surface area, twice 4y by 7y, plus twice 4y by 6y, plus twice 7y by 6y, which is 8 7s, 56y squared. 8 6s are 48y squared, and 12 7s is 84y squared. And adding these up, 50 and 40, 90 and 80, 170, 170 and 18 is 188y squared. That's the surface area and the volume. If the surface area is this, find y. Surface area 317.72 equals 317.72. Now, did it just call it that? Yeah, there was no y attached to it, so y squared 317 divided by 188, close to 1 3/4, 1.69. So y is equal to the square root of 1.69. 13 is 1.69, so y is equal to 1.3 in that case. And are we given a question about volume? Find the cuboid's volume in cm cubed. Find its volume in cm cubed, so it's equal to 168 by 1.3 to be cubed. 168 by 1.3 to be cubed is 369.096, so 0.1 we'll say. It's pretty close to 0.1 centimeters cubed. And then the last question in this video, you'll be glad to hear. A rectangular tank with no lid has a surface area of 440. Length of 15, width of x, height is 2.5 times its width, so 2.5x. So we have 15, we have x, and we have 2.5x. Just double check that. Right, so let's do a little sketch of this tank here. Here's our tank, there's no lid on it. And this is not the best tank you've ever seen, but you get the idea. So the length is 15. What were we told? The height is 2.5 times its width. The height is 2.5 times its width. So we have x, I got them the wrong way around, and 2.5x, right? So the side we don't have is the top. So when we're getting the surface area, we've twice. Well, we have x by 2.5 twice, x by 2.5x, definitely, because we have a front and a back. The side we've only got one of is the bottom, so that's x by 15. And we've also got two of these ones, side and back, which is 15 by 2.5x, 2 by 15 by 2.5x. So that's the total surface area. We've only one unknown, and we're told that it's equal to 440 centimeters squared surface area. So we should be able to calculate x, and then we should be able to calculate the volume of the tank. So what do these give? 2 by 2.5 is 5, so 5x squared. 2 by x by 15. Sorry, 1 by x by 15. Be careful, it's not 2, so it's 15x. And we have 2 by 15, or 2 by 2.5, 5 by 15 is 75x. 5x by 15 is 75x. So we have 5x squared. What have we got? Plus 90x is equal to 440. So if you're going to write is equal to 440, you may as well write minus 440 is equal to 0. Dividing by 5, we're going to get x squared plus 18x minus 88 is equal to 0. And hopefully this factorizes to give us a positive and a negative based on our signs. 10 eighths, it has to be 10 8. No, 11 eighths. Nice. No, it's not 10. 22 by 4. 22 by 4 gives 88, and I can get plus 18. So there's plus 22 minus 4. So x is equal to 4. X can't be a negative. Can't be equal to 22. So we have x is equal to 4. So the capacity, we have a 15 by a 4 by 2.5 4s is 10. So the capacity is 60 by 10, 600 centimeters cubed. And are we asked for in any way the capacity of tank in liters? So I need to move the decimal 3 places from here. So it's going to go back to here. So 0.6 of a liter is the capacity. I'll put a 0 in.